Hi everyone, welcome back to Animal Trail Girlish Square episode 3. So we're now past the opening or prologue from episodes 1 and 2, and we got to see how our main character Taiga got sucked into becoming part of the Animal Trail Girlish Square underground idol group. So he discovered a secret, the fact that these 4 girls are supported by 4 magical creatures from another world. So the creatures are trying to obtain this power in order to power up and defend their homeland. And to get this power, they need the excitement and joy from the humans in the human world. So if the humans are happy and excited, then their souls will emanate this power, which will power up the animals. And the quickest and most efficient way to get this power is to start an idol group. So now it's been 1 month since Taiga has accepted to become their production manager. So he went from a fan club manager to someone who's going to help schedule and support the idols themselves. So the problem is that Animal Trail Girlish Square is still largely unknown and their outreach is quite poor. So there's only 56 followers on their Twitter account. So let's see how it goes now after 1 month. Okay, so that's it for today. Rasuka, so I'll be leaving now. So curry? Well, I already had some. And I'm guessing it's the same curry all the time, so it's getting quite bland and dull for Taiga. But that does not impress Rasuka.
日に日に店長の扱いが存在になっていくわね。あのドルオタは。最近のみとかも全然付き合ってくんないし。
And why is that a problem?
仕方ないから店長に優しくしてくれるバイトの子増やすか。
So he's too cold.
次はやっぱかわいい女の子かな。
And he's getting colder from me or distant from me as the days go by.
儲かってる気配ないのに、この店ってどこから金出てんだろう。
So it's been almost a month since I became the Girlish Square's manager or production manager, but I still feel nervous whenever there's a meeting. Why? And it's not just nervousness though, there's also excitement and a sense of deep emotion. Okay, so how's the meeting? So all them, the members of Girlish Square are right in front of me. Even more than that, they're showing me their private unmasked selves, something a normal fan could only dream of seeing. You're late. I'm sorry. Well, he has not been a normal fan. Well, at least since when Haneru was still reigning of Idol 55. Because when she was under Girlish Square, Taiga was a fan club manager. Well, I am forever a loyal fan to all of you. And like always, the first person to talk to me is everyone's caring big sister Haneru. So Shirayuki?
今日もアルバイトの帰りですか？掛け持ちは大変ですね。本当ですよ。
Well, I'm only doing what I want to do. And more importantly, has anything changed from our last meeting? So what's going on?
変わったこと？
Like what?
なんだタイガー、その憎たらしい面は。
So despite however normal things may appear to be, well, your opponent are basically aliens or creatures from another world. It's never a good idea to let your guard down. So during the confrontation, these creatures used powers to restrain Taiga and they nearly killed him. Okay, so today, so Kumi's got to go somewhere later, right?
すいません。
Sorry? That's fine. So, totally fine. And there's nothing we can do about this. Well then. So we shall check what's needed for our next performance and then practice until...
タイガーさん。
So, what does Tetora want? So how rare for you to speak up. So, any problems?
飲み物は？
Drinks? Okay, I'll make the order later. So thank you for considering everyone. Jeez. Okay, so now going to work. I see. So booking shows recklessly will just waste our budget.
ライブもただじゃないしね。お金ですか。いかほどご入り用なんです？
Well, I'm still not in a position to decide how much money we need to allocate. It's always been like this, but the meeting's purpose becomes less and less apparent as time goes on. So after being their manager for a whole month, this stagnation cannot be a good sign. So apparently, I'm manager, but we have made zero progress. And there's got to be something I can change.
予算の使い方って意味なら、私たちのオリジナル曲とか、いつでも使える練習場所とかも確保したいとこね。
So the big problem is that they need some kind of budget to run this idol group. And because they're small, it's hard to have enough budget. Well, of course. So it would be nice to have these available to us.
新曲って随分と大げさなのね。ちょっと、私たちの活動は高い目標に。すいません。私そろそろ本当にごめんなさい。
And Kumi leaves
ずこー。
right when they were about to head to the meat of the meeting. Thank you for coming today. See you later.
グリくん、行くよ。Go.
Okay. And it's as though she's running away.
やれやれ、なかなか盛り上がりませんね。まったくだぜ。しっかりしてくれよ。こんなことじゃいつまで経っても上には行けねえぜ。
わかってるわよ。なんでクミが帰ってから言うわけ？
そこはほら、クミの前で言うとグリガだな。
So basically, don't put too much pressure on her. I see. So Guri's overprotective of Kumi, and no one can tell how much of a mess that bear will cause if Kumi's hurt in any way.
タイガー、責任問題よ。もうちょっとしっかりなさい。
But hey, so this is your job. And just because it's easy for someone in your position to say that, don't act like you contributed anything to this group. I do have a plan for us, you know. Well, not really, to be honest. And in the end, it's the 4 girls who will do all the work. Unfortunately.
天井抜けそう。
Okay, so that was not a good meeting, so they made no progress and Kumi left early. So what's going on with Haneru?
上の住人は部屋でダンスでもしてんのかね。壁は薄いし天井は低いし、ちょっと強い風が吹いたらそのまま吹っ飛んじまいそうなのとかロックすぎるんだよな。
そういうこと言わない。
何が良くてお前こんなボロい部屋に住んでんだ？
So this place looks cheap and it's flimsy and there's just too much noise and it makes... I'm not sure if Haneru feels safe here.
それ聞く？わかるでしょ？貯金切り崩して生活してるんだから、できるところから節約しないと。
So I don't have much budget myself anyways.
志は大したもんだけどよ。言う割につうか、なんかぬるいよな。最近のお前ら見てるとあくびが止まんねえよ。
絡まないでよ。こっちは疲れてんのに。
愚痴りたくもなるぜ兄弟。お前が絶対役に立つって言ってたタイガーもパッとしねえし。
気を使ってんのよ。多分みんなの食いつきが弱いから。タイガーは熱いやつってことは私が一番よく知ってるし。
気使ってるとか言ってる時点で軟弱すぎだろうよ。
だからそのうち。
Okay?
言っとくぞ。俺らはまだタイガーを受け入れちゃいねえ。気使ってるとか言うなら、あいつも俺らのことを仲間だとは思っちゃいないってわけだ。
ああ、もううっさいな。このままでいいなんて私だって思ってないし。
So I know that we're doing bad.
もう1ヶ月も経つのにまだタイガーと何の話もできてないとかマジでありえないんだけど。
俺に怒られてもよ。
それも気を使ってるってことになるのかな。認め合う。
Okay?
ちょっと何時？夜でしょ。騒ぐのうるさいよ。
So the walls are so thin that the other people can hear what Pen and Haneru are saying. So they're upset. It's like, shut up, it's late.
すいません。
So there's one problem that I see is that the animals, so Pen, Nyamo, Lop, and Guri, they have to be patient about making this idol group a success, because success doesn't come right away, especially given that this is a unknown group. And on top of that, Taiga is not experienced at dealing or working as a production manager for this group, so he needs time to learn and figure out what works best. So anyways, it's 10 o'clock in the morning and Akiba's getting back to its usual liveliness. And even the 20-30 minutes it takes to commute to work seems arduous on a crowded morning like this. Oh crap, so I'm kinda close, so I'm almost late.
ちょうど求人出そうとしてたところにあんな可愛い子から売り込みがあるなんてね。
And just like that, I found a new applicant.
これもスパイスの神のお導きかしら。ダニャワード。タイガーくんびっくりして腰抜かしちゃうわね。やる気満々ってわけね。なんだか大はしゃぎだわ。ねえちょっと。
So I think this is when Taiga rushes in at the last minute.
ちょバカ。ねえそんなところに潜り込んじゃ。
Oh, so Haneru's speaking.
ドジコかしら。どうしたの？お化けでも出た？
So what's wrong? Ghost?
煙たい。
It's Smokey.
すいません。ちょっとペンじゃなくて不注意で棚から何か落としちゃっただけです。頭からかぶっちゃったんで払ってきます。掃除は私がするの？
Great. So on your first day, you create this mess.
まあ、ドジっ子なら仕方ないか。
Don't worry, she's still good. Hello, Rasuka. Namaste. So he makes it barely in time.
ナマステー。ちょうどよかった。掃除よろしく。
Perfect, so clean up the mess for me. Hey, did you not do it last night? Jeez, so you can be such a slacker too. And what is this powder scattered on the floor? Hey, so was there a dust explosion or something?
面白い。でも外れ。ちょっと小麦粉ひっくり返しちゃったの。
No, so just flour. Seriously? So I didn't expect such a legendary klutziness to be right next to me all this time.
普通にドジコでいいでしょうよ。
So I helplessly head towards the locker stuffed with cleaning tools. Alright, so I've got to put my bag down first.
バイト初日からやらかさないでよね。ごまかすのが大変だったじゃない。
Okay?
そんなにスキルフルにごまかせてたか？
うっさい。いい？バイト中はおとなしく姿を。
Okay, so I'm going to cut the next part out and I'll talk about what happens on the other side. So hold for a minute. Okay, so I'm back, and if you have been following the dialogue earlier, the new hire for Rasuka's curry shop is none other than Haneru. So it's not because Haneru likes curry or working at a restaurant, it's because she is kind of interested at seeing Taiga and trying to confirm to her Animal Pen that Taiga is a good choice to be the production manager for the underground idol group Animal Trail Girlish Square. So Pen is still skeptical and it's like, well, if he was a good manager, then we would have made more progress. And I don't understand why you still have high hopes for him. But anyways, the reason why I cut out that part was because so when Taiga went to clean up the flour spill, I'm guessing Haneru was trying to get into her uniform, and because of that, she was half dressed and she was talking all this time about why she's here. So having Pen and her observe Taiga, and then it kind of turned Taiga on, and then when Haneru realized her mistake, she screamed and kicked Taiga out of the break room. So hopefully now everything has calmed down, and let's see how it goes from here. So my heart's still refusing to calm down even after I escaped from the break room. Okay? Because my feelings for Haneru are more akin to how a believer worships his god. The rush in my veins differs from that of a typical romantic passion. So they are keeping an eye on me, right? And does that mean the animals are still working on their evil plan while I'm busy figuring out how to do a unfamiliar job as their manager?
すごい悲鳴が聞こえたけど、もしかしてあれ？ラッキースケベってやつ？
And for some reason, Rasuka liked the little incidents. Like, wasn't that exciting? Wasn't that cool?
スケベとかじゃないし。あ、出てきた。ってことで、先に挨拶済ませちゃったけど、今日からお世話になるスメラギハネルです。
Okay, so now Haneru officially introduces herself as the new employee.
仲良くしてくださいね。特に先輩はご指導よろしく。
Ah, yes, her cuteness knows no bounds. It's enough to make me forget about all the trivial things.
ま、いっか。じゃあ、タイガーくん、仕事教えてあげて。
Now you get to work with her. Understood. Well, come with me, Haneru. So you don't have to do anything you don't want to. So just leave everything to me.
どうも。
Okay.
いきなりハネル呼ばわり？もしかしてこれって恋かしら？
and it's giving Rasuka the wrong ideas. Oh, so you two are already close together. That's good.
楽しくなりそう。
いや、それでいいのかよ。人間ってのはわかんねえな。
けもの道ガーリッシュスクエア。はいよー、ラスカルカレー2丁上がったわよ。
Well, I'm pretty sure it's just Rasuka being too bored. It's like, well, I want some more color, and Taiga being distant from me is just making it even more boring. Okay, anyways, so I think it's break time for
何
everyone.
番テーブルでしたっけ？
Oh, so they're doing the work now.
多分あそこ？どこだかわかりませんし、多分じゃダメですよ。
So, what's there, or where is there?
すいません。こっちハムエッグカレ
ほーい。ラスカルカレー以外の注文が入ると不機嫌になるのやめません？やること増えるのめんどくさいのもん。そういうことお客さんに聞こえるように言わないんですよ。
She's still there no matter how many times I rub my eyes.
タイガーくん、ハムエッグ焼いて。
Okay, Taiga, you make that then. And it's like a dream, Haneru and I working together in this shabby curry restaurant. And on top of that, the way she waits tables is amazing.
おいタイガー。
And thanks to Haneru taking care of the floor, I can focus on helping with the cooking and washing dishes. Well, I wonder how many customers they get. Okay, all done. So, ham and egg curry.
やってたの？こっちはまだカレーよそってないでしょ？考えて。
Oh, so I think he just did the ham and egg, and Rasuka's like, hey, it needs to be curry, so work on that too. Well, can you do it any faster?
タイガーこれ洗い物。
Sure thing, so let me carry them. And our fingers just touch.
何？ビクッとしてたでしょ。さては、量多いなーって憂鬱になったとか？カレーの汚れってしつこそうだもんね。
Yes, they totally are.
ま、でもお仕事だし、頑張らないと。
But you're doing the behind the scenes work, so here you go.
手が空いたら手伝ってあげるから。
Is she an angel or something? I would die to protect that smile she just made.
すいません。お水。
Water?
はーい。当たりだったわ、ハネルちゃん。表情も明るいし、動きの一つ一つに花があるのよね。
Perfect! So she brightened up the place. I know exactly what you meant.
オーラだわ。人の心を引きつけるものがある。
Well, you got good eyes, Rasuka.
また二人でサボってる。
Great, so I'm doing the work while they're just talking.
フリーターよりアイドルとかの方がよっぽど向いてそう。タイガー、ほらレイジ、お会計待ちのお客さんいるよ。
Come on, Taiga, so we got customers. My bad.
謝るよりお客さん優先。しっかりしないと。
Well, get them served.
疲れた。初日からフルはやりすぎだったかも。
Haneru, so being too capable will just get you assigned with new tasks one after another. So you got to learn to procrastinate. So if you show off too much, then that shows that you're capable of doing many things. So that's going to invite Rasuka to dump more work on you.
優秀って、そんなおだてて。
Well, I don't think Haneru understands the context.
そういうのは主義じゃないので。
Aha, so Haneru with the high self-awareness. I'm in love.
給料高いし。
Wait, so mines are barely higher than the minimum wage in this area. So we're not paid that well. And I'm not sure why Haneru is saying that their pay is good. So it's not the same between us?
っていうか、バイト慣れしてること褒められて喜んでちゃダメだよね。私の本業はアイドルなんだから。
So this is just helping me get by day, but my real job is idol, so. After declaring properly, Haneru takes a room temperature sparkling water bottle, let's see, high level of health awareness, out from her bag and cracks it open. Hey, don't be down. So we're going to the Budokan next year.
来年？よし来た。
Yep, next year. Wait, did I get or set the goal too high? And me with Girlish Square potentials, a goal like that is way too low even.
武道館はともかく、もっと目的意識高く持たないと、ぴょーんって飛んでけないよね。
But we need money though. Aha, yeah, so Haneru's cute when she's dispirited too.
そういう意味では、バイトしてる暇があったら、もっとレッスンとかに時間割かなきゃいけないんだけど。
I know how you feel, but it's difficult unless the whole team agrees with you.
わかってるけどさ。
I know. And this short exchange with Haneru has made me realize so many things. For example, the disparaging perspectives of our members. And also Haneru's dilemma.
ハネルちゃん、いい？シフトのことなんだけど。
はーい。じゃあね、お疲れ。またミーティングとかバイトとかでね。
For Haneru.
ハネルはあれでお前のこと信頼してるんだぜ。
Hey, so where do you come from?
邪険にすんなよ。いくら俺が荒ぶるロックハートの持ち主でも、たまには星空を見上げて眩しさに涙を浮かべる夜だってあるんだぜ。
Come on, so be nice. Hey, shut your beak. And what do you want coming to my workplace like this?
お前が気になるから見に来たって言ったろ。
Do you really?
真面目な話な。お前の扱いについては俺らの中でも割れてんのよ。
There you go.
ハネルたちを守るんだろ。なら獣道をどんどん持ち上げて人気者にすんのが一番の近道だぜ。
So I don't think you're focusing on Girlish Square that much. So you should be putting your effort there and...
俺たちの目的がお前ら人間からパルを集めることなのはマジの話だ。獣道の人気が出てワンサかパルが集まれば俺たちも幸せ、ハネルも幸せ。
Well, that's true.
ついでにお前も幸せ。違うか？
Well...
お前は信じないだろうけどな。俺はひとまずお前を信じる側に立ってんだぜ。
It's more like, well, I'm taking Haneru's words for it. So I don't believe you fully, but I'll just go with whatever Haneru says.
ハネルは俺の兄弟だからな。あいつが信じるお前を信じる。
There you go. Haneru trusts me?
これで燃えなきゃ男じゃねえぞ。気張れよギーク。はっは。
ペン、ギターうるさい。ラスカさんに聞かれちゃうでしょ。
So you're being loud. Oh, there's no use telling me. So Pen probably disappeared the instant he sensed Haneru's presence.
ペンと何か盛り上がってたの？
Haneru asks as he looks around emotionlessly. Nothing in particular.
じゃあいいわ。
Fine then.
帰るね。
Namaste.
それまだちょっと照れがあるんだけど。ナマステ。
So it's not like I believe everything that Penguin said. However, so he or she trusts me, or he trusts me because Haneru trusts me. In other words, that means Haneru's depending on me to improve our current situation. So she is depending on me. Well, anyways, no more holding back, no more concern from this point on, I'll be going full speed, so full steam ahead. Will wake up me, so it's every idol's otaku dream to produce their own idol, and I gotta live it up. And who cares about that penguin? Okay, so computer, so let the fantasy run wild, and let your desires free. Okay, so what's next? Oh, so it's a 3-step plan. Oh, so stop. Okay, so step 1 is to satisfy our current audience, and if we fail to do that, everything we're going to achieve will be built on a weak foundation. So do you know what that means? Kumi? That's too much for me to understand. Exactly. Well, okay, so the hardcore fans are easy targets, so we begin by putting a leash on them. It's like throwing a sprat to catch a mackerel.
自己紹介？妙にやる気ね、タイガ
さあ、あれがやる気の表れなのかどうか。行かれたか。
So the noises made by the animals are inaudible to me. Okay, so once the conditions are met, we'll be ready to move on to step 2, which is attracting new fans. So first, we gotta keep our current fans, make them happy, and not make it so that they leave afterwards. So retention.
となると、ステップ3は
And then step 3 is the major debut.
私たちにそういう意識づけをするためにこんな早朝に呼び出したということかしら。
And it's the only time all of us can make it here. So Tetora has classes later, right? Yes.
無理に時間作ってでもミーティングをって姿勢はやる気あっていいと思うけど。
So at least everyone's here, and that's good.
そうですね。やる以上は連帯責任みたいなところもありますし、大丈夫です。
So I'm grateful for your understanding. Onto the main subject. So the first request I have for all of you is to enhance the content of our live shows.
曲増やせってこと？確かにカラオケばっかりっていうのもね。
So you want us to make our original songs, right? So not be following footsteps of other idol groups. So we're singing songs that were composed and written by other groups. Well, I'm thinking of a few online artists whom I may be able to contact through my friends.
プロに発注するとしてお金はどこから？
Okay, so for me, I have 200,000 yen in my savings account. So that's about $2,000. More or less, depending on the currency rate.
全然言われる額じゃないのが悲しい。
But yeah, you can tell that 2K is not much or nothing to sing about.
今のライブでも結構お客さんは盛り上がってる印象だけど。
いつも同じ顔でいつも同じ曲じゃ熱もだんだん冷めてっちゃうってこと？
そういうものなの？
Yeah, that's true. So a new song, if possible, an original song, and we need to work harder on our performance as well. So what can they do performance-wise?
また練習増えちゃいますね。
Well, the things that they need to have a good plan. So if they practice, they're just going to practice doing the same old things over and over again, which will get boring. So a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Yes, so another thing. So I'm going to need a speedy response from all of you on this one. And write down the issue which appeared in my mind last night on the piece of paper attached to the wall in place of a real whiteboard. So, the problem with merchandise. So what's wrong with merchandise? So what do you think about current merchandise? So with their high profit margins, merchandise is basically what keeps underground idols like us alive. Okay.
写真
So a 5-piece set for 100 yen, very reasonable, but why on earth has no one taken any new photos?
すいません
So other groups have tote bags, towels, t-shirts, and tons of other stuff, you know.
そういうの自分で作れるものなんですか？ミシン
So does that mean that we get to make our, or we have to make our own? So we contact the manufacturers and place orders.
その費用はどこから
Well, obviously the cost to do that is quite high. And once again, the 200,000 yen.
タイガーは20万円を過信しすぎだと思うの
Probably. So no problem. So no matter how expensive it is to make the merch, we'll be fine as long as we sell them for more. So I'm looking at how much we can make from the merchandise. So there is a profit margin that's tacked onto every product that they sell.
T シャツ1万円とかそういう暴利むさぼるようなのは
Well, Haneru?
何
Well, I can't believe I hear that from an ex-major idol like yourself. So do you know how much it hurts me?
私はファンの懐事情を心配
So, you know, we have to sell at a reasonable price. So if we overprice it, then no one's gonna buy it. So fans want to stand with their money. And this is only his opinion. So what's wrong about a t-shirt costing 10,000 yen? I'd probably wear it on a daily basis. But then if it costs that much, you might want to be more protective of it. So if it gets soiled, if you use it so much that the print falls off, then it's worthless or
奴
useless.
隷の鎖呪文みたいなことかしら
Okay. Well, your comment is too smart for me. Very. Okay, so yay for more merch.
いつものタイガーさんじゃありません
この1ヶ月間の私たちを見てきた上での問題提起ってことでしょいいんじゃ T シャツ1万円は抵抗あるけど
Okay, so let's see what Haneru had to say earlier.
バックログを表示するわ
この1ヶ月間の私たちを見てきた上での問題提起ってことでしょいいんじゃないの
Okay. So let's snag it down to 8,000. Well, you know how much a Chanel t-shirt costs? 100,000 yen or something. To me, the Girlish Square brand is way above Chanel, so there's no problem. Well, okay, so how about 8,500 yen?
なんだか今までとはガラッと温度が変わりましたねいい傾向なのかしら
疑問系
So, for the time being, the merch we can procure before the next live show are t-shirts and,
そんな早くできるんだ
well, I'd like to see more variations with the bromides as well. So this is actually quite urgent.
私たち今日までいろいろダメだったんですね
And as everyone seems ready, I take out a professional camera, which I borrowed from a fellow otaku, and put it on the table. So we'll use this. I'm sure it's a Nikon camera, but I'm not sure which model it is.
プロが使うようなカメラ出てきた
So we'll be taking lots and lots of photos from now on. But as for now, I like to, let's see, eternalize the precious scene of our meeting today.
いよいよ気持ちの悪いことを言い出しましたね。
Well, if there's one thing that's wrong, it's that they need a better setting, so this little box is not appropriate. Okay, so go eat your carrots and leave me alone. So don't be barging in with your comments. Oops, well I can't afford to pay them any attention today. No, so we don't have much time left, so let's make it quick. So, here you go.
スケッチブック
And we design the t-shirts together, and once it's done, I'll digitize it and place the order.
タイガーさんが私たちの落書きをきれいにしてくれるってこと？落書きって
Wait, doodles? Well, no, so I'm going to ask a friend for that.
なるほどネットワーク。
私たちのファンの方々も顔ぶれが豊富なのですね。
So the Taku Comrade I'm going to ask is one from the time I was still worshipping Idol 55, but there's no need to mention that here.
急展開です。胃がギューってしてきました。
そこは普通に楽しみにしたら？
And the excitement of or on Haneru's face is quite visible.
タイガー、T シャツ何種類作るの？
So how many are you expecting? I'm thinking we only need one for time being.
そっか、全然それで大丈夫。
Okay then?
記念すべきけもの道ガーリッシュスクエアの第1号 T シャツですね。雲をつかむようだわ。誰が主導するの？私、絵はあんまり得意では。
Okay, so who will draw? I'm bad at it.
とりあえず最初はそれぞれなんとなくのイメージを描いてみればいいんじゃないの？
So how about all of us? I considered the possibility that they reject my idea, but things seem to be going well.
おいタイガー、俺はハネルたちをテレビの世界に連れてく算段の話をしたんだぜ。 T シャツってなんだよ、バカか。
Hey, shut up. So, first things first. Okay, so it's time for the girls to come up with some idea about what they want on the t-shirts. So it's now about 30 minutes. And my initial approach is to leave them alone, hoping that it will help them focus more on their designs.
グループの名前が入るとそれだけでだいぶ窮屈になっちゃう感じ。
でも、名前が入ってないと何の T シャツかわからないですよ。
Well, actually, I have another important mission today. So, to photograph the meeting.
やっぱしさっき話してたのでいく？開き直って胸のここのとこにドーンってグループ名入れて。
開き直るの意味はわかりませんが、あとはおのおのの好きなものをいい感じに散りばめるっていう。
そう、それ。
So my chance to snap the perfect picture is coming along. I can feel it.
好きなものですか？私は本が好きなのですけど、うまく描けるかしら。
本のしおりにしたら？
あ、いいですね、それ。あ、私はグリ君にしようかな。
And girl is sleeping.
まとまりがない。シルエットとかで揃えようか。それならおしゃれになるかも。
Okay? And it puts me at ease knowing Haneru's leadership always shines in times like this.
テトラは
Okay, so how about you, Tetora?
何それ？
いくら。好きなものって言ったから。
Hey, did you say you like spicy cod roe from before? Do you like fish eggs in general, Titoron? And there's no doubt in her eyes.
人の好き嫌いには何も言わないけど、こんな赤い つぶつぶをしかもシルエットで入れても何かわかんないでしょ。
そうですね。タピオカかしらって思ってしまうかも。
どっちにしてもって感じするね。
ならイクラってちゃんとわかるように書いておけばいいんじゃないかしら。
Okay?
趣旨聞いてた？むしろ実は怒ってるとかなの？ミーティング中自重してよね、タイガー。パシャパシャパシャって。
Hey, Taiga, so stop with the camera or pictures. I think I clearly mentioned our objectives for today.
ああ、ミーティング風景。ごめん、熱くなっちゃってた。
She's honest and at the same time passionate.
どうかしら、タイガーさん。
So how about this, Taiga? Okay, so go ahead and stop here and we'll see what Tetora has drawn up on her sketchbook and what she'll show to Taiga. So there's one thing that Taiga's right about. It's that this group, Animal Trail Girlish Square, needs a better variety of merchandise to sell to the fans. So I'm not sure what they're selling right now, but in Taiga's mind, he feels that the current merchandise is getting dull, bland, and in short, repetitive. So selling the same thing over and over again. But one of the things that Taiga can't get right is the pricing. So it is good to sell them at a high price to generate profit to help this idol group. But if Taiga sets a price too high, then no fan's gonna buy it. So even fans have a budget limit as well. So going to the t-shirts, it isn't too hard to make a print. So once they have some kind of design as an image file, they can give it to a print shop and the print shop can print that image on a branded t-shirt. But I think one place where Taiga messed up on is that it takes time and effort to move from a sketch to a final image. So having it on a sketchbook, they'll have to somehow import it to like Photoshop and then do some more editing. And once that's done, then it becomes an image. And I don't know how much time Taiga has or he decided to allocate to get a prototype made. And likewise, he's being pressured hard by the animals to hurry up and generate a huge audience or lots of fans to help power them up. So power them up with the POW emotion power. So anyways, let's see how this goes next time.